Mic check, mic check. Welcome back. Welcome back to HJC's live shopping channel. For first timers, we do reviews, unboxing, a few neat little things, maybe the odd even video game, like today. So I got a very busy show today. We got lots to cover. It's going to be pretty exciting on some of it. First thing we'll do is we'll do a little tech update. Just allude to what's going on. We have some new changes to the whole live shopping experience. We're going to be unboxing some radios and we're going to test them. We also have a couple local producers and we're going to look at their products real quick. And then our main portion is review of 3 t-shirts. We have a Dickies, a Jerico, and it's 3. We're also going to go flying. We're going to use Google Earth and do some flying, I guess. We're also going to go to the YouTube channel and the Facebook and make sure those are both live and just show them to you. And we have 2 video games. We're going to play B-Surf and Tennis Clash. And we're going to explain how it ties into the whole fashion world. Of course, we got free stuff too. So I think that's about it for the intro. In the future, I'm going to have a credit. Roll the intro. So just pretend the intro is rolling. First thing we're going to do is a little bit of tech update. So the tech update for today is we are now streaming live not only to Twitch and Facebook, but we are indeed live on YouTube as well. So that's neat. Some of the growing pains will be comments. So if you're typing into the comments, like for instance Facebook, I will not be responding to the comments. Twitch comments I can respond to, and I believe I can respond to the YouTube comments, but I'd have to check that as it's our first stream on YouTube. We adjusted some of the lighting. The last stream we had some shiny bits on the magazines and on the brochures and stuff, so we're going to check that out. See how that goes. Oh, it looks like our chat room is active here. Blake's online, so that's good as my moderator for the show. We know everything is up. How's everything looking, Blake? What else? You know, we're streaming live worldwide. So I thought we'd use Google Earth and we'd show you where our store is. So I'm going to just prep that for you. Okay, this is Google Earth. This is North America. And we're going to zoom in to our store. Not really flying, but you know, it's the new COVID world, right? So this is as close as we're going to get maybe to some vacations. So we're in Alberta, within Canada, in a town of Lamont, on Main Street. And we'll just zoom in. Ooh. In a little red brick building. So for everyone worldwide, that's where we are, and anyone who's local, that's where you come to pick up your clothes. Okay, the next one is just a little mention about how we're going to fund this whole operation. So we are not running ads within any of the streams, and we have no plans to run advertisements. This is a shopping channel. It's an advertisement in itself for our store. So we'll be reviewing clothes and things so that you have a better idea of what we sell, and also some shipping arrangements and multi-brands. So that's kind of how we're going to operate it is, you know, the revenue will come from selling clothes rather than advertising. So that's just sort of the business model that we're looking at. I guess that includes no sponsorships. And another way we're going to generate a little bit of revenue is through donations. So if you do like the content, even if you're not planning to buy any clothes, we take basic attention tokens, which is... Okay, next one is unboxing of our radios. So we have a little unboxing for you. So let's go to our unboxing. We have T600 H2O waterproof and submersible walkie-talkies, or talkabout, by Motorola. So we're going to unbox it, see what's in the box, turn them on, and do maybe a little torture testing to them. We'll see how good these things really are. So let's open it up. Try to open it up. See what else is in the box. We have some instructions, of course. We also got a new addition on the tech side. We have a up close and zoom camera. So we're going to try that too. This is what's in the box, at least. And let's see if we can look at how these radios are rated. Let's see if we can get into that camera. Okay. Okay, this is our zoom in camera. Last time we weren't able to read much on the script side, so I thought we'd give it a little shot here with a new camera. Okay, so hopefully you can read that. It's waterproof. IP67 is a standard. Floats face up when you drop it in the water. We're going to test that. Water activated flashlight, we're going to test that. LED flashlight with white and red LEDs, 22 channels, plus 121 privacy codes. NOAA weather radio and alerts. That's pretty cool. Dual power. This was one of the big attractions. It has rechargeable lithium ion, oh sorry, not lithium, nickel metal hydrate. Vibracall alert, so a vibrator. And power boost can extend the transmission range. Hands-free emergency alert button. 22 call tones and compatible with all GVRS radios. So that camera worked out not bad. Let's go back to the unboxing camera. Looks like we got 3 languages. These ones, those are going out there. And we've got 2 batteries. And a charger. Oh, looks like we have a question. Melly G, what distance can they receive to? Well, here, let's just move this to the side. So they are 56 kilometers or 35 miles. Now, I read the fine print on that. That is from mountain to valley, clear line of sight. And over open water, it's only 6 miles instead of 35 miles. So just keep that in mind. It's not 35 miles on flat ground, 6 miles. What would that be? About 9 kilometers on flat ground. What do you think? Do you think the batteries are charged? Okay, that'll be interesting. One battery. Two batteries. See, it looks like it got a peel on it. Gotta like the peel. Right on. Now, how do we open it? Looks like it's got a screw. Should we read the directions? Okay, we're men. Let's have a vote. What do you think? Read the directions or just go for it? Let's see if we have any interaction with our audience. I'm looking at the directions. Any men out there going to help me? Come on, we can't look for it, eh? Okay, that means we need a screwdriver. There we go. Let's just flip up to the iPhone close camera or zoom camera. Just show you the inside. Okay, we'll go back to the unboxing. Okay, that's negative, positive. Ooh, I think it goes this way. says this side up. Let's just see how that waterproofing is if there's a gasket. Yeah, there's a gasket right here that goes around the battery. So I would say that this back cover being screwed on is pretty critical as far as waterproofing is concerned. Okay, so we're going to turn it on. That's the screen. Push to talk is on the side. So now for the fun part. Okay, let's see how we can do this. Maybe it wasn't planned out so good for this time around, but let's give it a shot here. Ah, you can see that, eh? Right on. Okay, here goes the working radio into the bucket. And the flashlight does come on. And it's supposed to float front side up. My bucket's a little bit small, but it definitely is working there. So I'd say that's a pass. The light is still on. Hey, that was our unboxing experience. I'm just going to wipe the counter down here. I'm a little bit wet. We'll go through that product real quick, the box one more time. And it definitely did pass the water test. You know what we can do is we'll go back to the unboxing. We'll see if there is any water going into the camera. Sorry, any water going into the battery side. We'll just pop that off and have a look. Now I don't think the intent here is this radio is to be able to throw it in the river and watch it go down and collect it. I think the intent is you drop it in, oops, you pick it back up. And that is dry, no water inside the battery side of it. We're not going to do a test because obviously, well, not obviously, but I don't have anyone at 35 kilometers away to, or sorry, 35 miles away, nor a hill nor a valley to test it properly. So we'll do some testing outside of the video. And this just clicked down into the back. And that's it. So once again, 2 radios, 2 rechargeable batteries, and the charger is kind of neat here. Let's have a look at this. You can recharge both radios at the same time. They have 2 charging connectors. I believe those are micro USB. So that's a nice touch there. Okay, I'm going to put these away. I'll fix them up and charge the batteries and all that at a later time. And I'll save the directions. I know I'm not supposed to look at the directions as a man, but yeah, I'm going to. Okay, let's look at our agenda here. What's next? Okay, so we went through the tech update and I showed off our new up-close product camera. I don't have a name for that yet. It's the iPhone camera. Then I can move it around to a mobile camera versus this one, which is attached to my computer, and then the other one, which is on a big assembly. So I have all three cameras going. Next up is some local producers. Now, one of these, I have to go during the break and go grab the product. I forgot to bring it, but I do have Starla's. And she makes these right here in town of Lamont, and she does some embroidery. And they're just little jumpers. We'll just go look at the other camera here and have a look at it up close. So it's a very simple design. These are just made by George. They're your everyday onesie. And she has an Instagram, and I will post that in some of the links on some of the sites. Yeah, it's a bit of a long Instagram. Sar Sandandro Designs. That's her Instagram. So anyway, she does these, and she charges $20. So that's a nice little product. And we got about 5 or 6 of these in store. Okay, next one is the reviews of some clothes, of the t-shirts. So we have 3 t-shirts. So we have, right behind us, we have a Dickies. Now, if you're here for the last stream, you know we did the Temp IQ. And this is a Temp IQ t-shirt. So we're going to look at that, as well as some online information. This one is Jerico. It's a t-shirt. Bamboo Stretch. We're going to be looking at that one as well. And then Joseph Ribkoff as well. And each 3 of these t-shirts have different purposes and different price points and different types of construction. So we're going to look at each one of those. And we're going to start with the Dickies. We're going to start with the Dickies. So I'm going to just switch over. Temp IQ Performance t-shirt. Now what I have behind me is a man's version, and it's an oversized, a 5XL. But this is the one that we're going to be comparing against. So we're just going to look at the material and the way it's sewn together here. But in terms of the size and the shoulders will be a little bit different for women, of course, and the color selection is different. So we're just going to look at this one real quick. And we're going to just look at some of the details of this. So like I said, this was a 5XL, which is very large. Temp IQ, and it runs for $28. Standard t-shirt. This has the raglan sleeves on it. If we just look right here, which means there's no seam on the shoulder. This is all one piece. And this distance here, if I just move this up, this distance here is very large, so it allows great mobility when you lift your arms. Looks like it does have a, let's see if we can pick that up. That's a reflective patch for Dickies, so it's when it's just a normal light, it's very unobtrusive. And then in the light, of course, it reflects. The collar is a little bit different. It has this performance band around the neck, so that has an elastic band in it. So it's an elastic, just a little bit of stretch in there. And this is, of course, for cooling, dynamic cooling and comfort. Now for the women's, it comes in only the two colors, white and mauve. But on the men's side, it comes in quite a few different colors. Maybe we'll pick that up real quick here. We'll see if we can go to the t-shirts. So these are the color combinations for the men's t-shirts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 different color options. So that's one of the reasons why we're doing this online shopping channel, is so that you can get not just the size, but also the color, rather than just coming into the store and having one or two to choose from. This way you can order the right color from us, and it's all good. Let's just check the chat room. J2 Biro, thank you for the comment. That's great. Oh, looks like all you guys are on Twitch right now. That's fantastic. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a moment to check those streams. So I'm just going to go onto the Facebook site and the YouTube site and just make sure that they are pumping here. You can order the right color from us, and it's all good. Yeah, YouTube is definitely live, and I'll just check Facebook here. Yep, and Facebook is also live. So maybe we'll just have one more quick look at this Jericho t-shirt here. I don't think we looked at the bottom hem. It's very simple, but it's a very solid hem. It's 3 threads. See if the camera can pick that up. A little bit. Okay, what's the next thing? Free stuff. Let's talk about some free stuff. Now, the last stream we talked... Oopsie. Last stream we talked about some free makeup, great Christmas gift, and a free buff. And those are still on the table. We're still waiting for someone who wants that. So I'll go to the unboxing. We'll have a quick peek at it. So this is the buff. It's just a tube. You can use it in multiple different ways, and it's classified as a face shield. So this is safety orange. That's for free. So to claim your prize, just put a note in the chat. Oh, we got some chat here. Melly is looking and asking how long does it take for the shirts to arrive. So if you're going to pick up in store, they'll typically be a week to 2 weeks. And the reason is for shipping delays with COVID. But we do have a good selection in our store. So if we have your size, we'll let you know, and then you can just come to the store and pick it up. Also, just remember we have free delivery within 100 kilometers of Lamont, which includes Edmonton. That's to your door delivery. Of course, pick up too here in Lamont. Now this is the other thing for sale, for free to give away. And this was on the last stream as well, so eyeliner and a mascara. Now what we didn't look at last time was the color selection of this eyeshadow. So I think what we'll do is we'll look at that a little closer. Maybe an excuse just to use the iPhone camera. Let's see if we can get this going. Passion and Peachy. So as you can see from the picture, that's as good as I can give you for the color selection, but that is part of the free package. So just put your hand up and you can come to the store and claim it. Okay, we're just going to go back. There's our 3 items, $30 value. And that's that'll be the last time that I show that. I'll just show the box, or the bag, I should say. Okay, since we're talking about Dickies, one of the whole reasons for coming to these live streams is to get deals. Everyone loves sales, so we have live stream specials. So if you were to go to our website right now, which is hjcs.myshopify.com, and the links are everywhere. They're on YouTube, they're on Facebook, including Twitch. So you'll be able to go there, and anything that you want to buy, there's a discount code. And the discount code for today is livestream. Livestream. Livesteam. I said that wrong, didn't I? Livestream. Live stream. And that's for 20% off of our 2 live stream specials. One is a JR t-shirt, Joseph Ribkoff, and one is a pair of overalls from Dickies. And there's free shipping on those in the Edmonton area, as well as pickup. Discount code for 20% off is live stream. So right now we only have 2 items up for grabs on the, or not up for grabs, but for the sale price. And every live stream we're going to bring new products, and we're going to have discounts, and we'll have more free stuff, and on and on. Next product, Jerico. Now Jerico, I want to do a bit of a showcase on this. This is a fantastic Canadian company, and they have a couple of videos that we're going to watch. They're on YouTube. I'll post the links somewhere. I'll get this loaded up here. And what it has is a beautiful video of their facility in Toronto. And they go right, they make the material, they dye it, they cut it, sew it, and sell it, all in Canada, all Canadian labor, all Canadian product. It's just fantastic. So I'm just going to rewind this. I'll have to watch my volume a little bit. Okay, it's a 3-minute video, and it's well worth the time. Okay, as you could see, that was a great video. How to make a t-shirt and how many people are involved in that company. And also you could tell by just how the system is set up that they're not like a fashion house. They don't have new styles every year. They add 1 or 2 new cuts to their line, and they're basically the same clothes every day for as long as I've been buying them. So we're going to be looking at one of their bamboo stretch, all organic material. That's this one right here. Now last time we had a little bit of difficulty with the black color, but we're going to have a look at it. I'm going to give it a shot again. Okay, we're going to look at their website for the colors here, what are available. So this is a product that we're looking at, and they come in white, black, charcoal, blue dusk, cardinal red, and deep purple. Now we'll be looking at the black one today. They're all the same cut, of course, just different color combination. And we're looking at the deep V-neck. So this is 67% rayon from bamboo, 27% organic cotton, and 6% spandex. And they come from an extra small up to a double XL. So we'll just move to some close-up details. So we're not expecting anything wonderful with this at this price point, $23. It's very affordable, and this is one of the softest t-shirts that I've ever worn. Now I wear the men's version, so the fit is different and the sew construction a little bit different, but the material itself is absolutely fantastic. The shoulders are sewn at the shoulder rather than the raglan style, just as a note. And as far as the fit goes, has a slight taper on the sides. And the back is just, the reason we're looking at the 3 t-shirts is 3 different types of shirts. Let's go back to this one here. This is a Dickies one. This is made in Nicaragua. So this one is made in Canada and is cheaper. So there's still room for Canadian manufacturing companies in the clothing industry, and I hope you guys support them just as much as I do by trying to buy Canadian when you can, especially one that actually makes the material in-house. Just as a note, Joseph Ribkoff is also made in Canada, but I believe the material is made offshore, so a little separate. Maybe I should just touch on the 3 types of shirts and what we're looking at. The Dickies Temp IQ, that's for working in. That's for getting dirty in. That's to be washed 1,000 times. The Jerico t-shirt, this is for pure comfort of the material on your skin. If you're very concerned about your body shape, something like this in a fancy situation is not going to work for you because it's a stretch outfit, so it really tucks in tight to your body shape, and you may or may not be pleased with the outcome of that. Versus the Joseph Ribkoff, which is really designed to be worn with some dress pants, and it hangs on your body just a whole lot better. This one though, the Jericho is fantastic material, fantastic t-shirt. To go get groceries in, run around town. It's perfect for that. And the Dickies was for working in. So we're going to move into the Joseph Ribkoff. But one of the things we're going to do is we're going to go flying again. We're going to go to the Joseph Ribkoff plant, if you will. Now, we looked at the Jericho one, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go for a fly trip. We're going to use Google Earth, and we're going to fly into their head office and have a look at where they're located. Make sure it is a Canadian company. So I'm just going to set that up for you. Okay, so once again, we're in Lamont, Alberta, Canada. This is our store right here, right in the center of town. Let's go to the Joseph Ribkoff plant. There's Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Great Lakes. Quite a bit south, isn't it? And there we go, right into Montreal, right by the airport. And they have a big plant right here. Let's zoom in. Yeah, you can read the words right here, Joseph Ribkoff. Let's do a little 360 on this. Oh yeah, it's got some loading docks right here. Trash compaction. It's got a big parking lot, that's for sure. I did use Google Street View and the parking lot was full. So this is another company that has international sales, made in Canada, employs a huge number of people right here in Canada. Versus a lot of other brands, which, like for instance the Dickies, is made in Nicaragua or other places offshore. So again, let's try to support our Canadian companies when we can, when we have the choice. So this is a huge facility. Now, if I had to bet, this was more probably the distribution, design, making the catalogs. I don't suspect they'd be manufacturing here, so I'm going to try to find where their manufacturing plant is, and we'll do that at a later date. Okay, so let's see. We got Joseph Ribkoff. Now we do have some promotional material for the Joseph Ribkoff as well. So we'll look at that as well. Very good pictures. We'll just look at that. So this is the first one. They're all the same shirt. They're all black. Just different angles. That's the front. That's the back. The side. Now this is where you can see the rise right here, where this cut out. And that's why this shirt, even though it's a t-shirt, hangs so well and matches your clothes so good, is because of this right here. So it really extends down the front and back and hangs beautifully. And there's a little side shot. So it's got the round neck rather than the V-neck. And this one comes in a huge number of colors. Comes in black, of course, which we're looking at. Navy, white, aspen gold, gray frost, pure emerald, safari, smoke gray, golden sun, hyper pink, and zest. So there's, let's do 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 11 colors. And this is part of their essential line. So just like I was saying before, we have some discount codes. So the discount code on our website is livestream, and it's for the Joseph Ribkoff top, 20% off, in black only. So I'll go to the unboxing camera and we'll look at a few details and go from there. Well, I thought I fixed the light. It looks okay. The price on this is $89. And then, of course, with the live stream discount, it's 20% off. Tight cuff on the sleeves. It's very short coming off the body on the bottom. That's about 1 inch of material there. And off the top is very short as well. So it makes the sleeve come up on an angle. Like right here, if I put the shirt straight, the sleeve comes off on an angle versus the men's, which comes off straight, like in the Dickies or the Jerico. So that's a little bit different. I also found the material. The last stream, I wasn't sure what these were made out of. So I'm sure that's not coming up on camera, but it is 96 polyester and 4% spandex. There is some wash instructions here too. hand wash only. So you got to take that into consideration before you buy this. Yeah, as far as being able to see through the material, if your undergarments are different colors, it is, you cannot see my hand underneath there. You can see the outline of it, but okay, we're just going to review what we just did here. It's already been an hour of live streaming. Wow. I don't know if YouTube will let me go longer than an hour, but I guess we'll find out. Same as Facebook. At this point, we're going to take a little break. I'm going to clean up my mess here. Let me know you want it. We'll get it to you. Coming up after the little break, we're going to play 2 video games, both in the fashion world. So I'm going to put the return soon screen. Go grab a glass of water. I'll be right back. Well, in 5 minutes. perfect. Now the maker of this hat assured me that it was only about a couple hours. So times can be a little bit tough out there with this whole COVID thing. So, don't be shy, men and women. Pick up a needle and thread and you can make clothes. In one day you can make yourself a scarf and a hat if you're good. Not the first time around, I'm sure. But, so this was my birthday gift. Yes, it was. And I'm going to be wearing it. I'm going to try it on. Okay. Well, just checking to make sure. Oh, say something. Ooh, I spelt that wrong. No comments? No. Let's go and reload. There we go. Okay, so let's look for this. I'm going to select this one here. It's got some shorts and a hat on, so let's give it a shot here. All right. Okay, guys. Oh. Oh yeah, hanging some big air there. Oh, those must be whirlpools. So you always wondered what you were going to do on a Saturday night? Well, you can go to the Burberry website and surf. Kinda. Now I'm sure going to Hawaii would be a better alternative, but the whole COVID... Never noticed you could surf uphill in water before. That's a neat way. Oh yeah. Well, there you guys go. First attempt. So the website here, there's a website in the chat if you guys want to try a little bit of surfing. That was to the point. Oh, I lost the point anyways. I was so... This is a pure emerald. The Safari. There's a smoke gray. This one up here is the golden sun. I think that's it. I think we covered everything we wanted to for this stream. Appreciate you guys so much for stopping in and seeing what we're doing. I'll see you next Saturday.